Welcome inside the service arena, downtown Red Deer. The Vipers going up against their historical nemesis, the Wranglers, once from Lacombe, once from Lac Falls, now from Sylvan Lake. Brendan Bilodeau makes his 5th consecutive start for Red Deer, and Stephen Arthur coming off the shutout will make the start for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. Stephen Arthur got the shutout at home against Mountain View. So impressive. But we are underway at Linnell. An early shot stopped by Arthur, and he will hold on to that. These two teams linked up on opening weekend back in Sylvan Lake, and that one was not very close. The Wranglers win that one 7-2. So Red Deer looking for a measure of revenge here on their home ice as they link up this time from the hub of Central Alberta, if you will. A shot there, a good save by Bilodeau, and now here comes Logan Linnell. Linnell over to the far side, Bailey Lawson. Lawson the difference. He's got lost in the net, but he takes himself. Difference, backhander, great save, right pad by Stephen Arthur, and here comes Bowden Ryder. Ryder over the line, into the middle, Berg shooting glove, saved by Bilodeau. Bilodeau also coming off a shutout, mind you, as well. And that one also impressive. Got it over the Airdrie Thunder. Red Deer won that one 1-0 in overtime. Face off to the left side of Brandon Bilodeau, and it's won cleanly by the Wranglers. Shooter to the line. Now here's Braden Weston. Shot blocked to come Cale Lapointe. Drops off for Wilson. Wilson into the middle of the point. Taken away by Wade Lightburn. Lightburn got it to Caleb Berg. Berg trying to get in over the line, but he's poked off the puck, and Brett Hoppus has control now. These two teams tied in the standings, so it's a massively important game. Both teams at 15 points. Here's Lapointe shooting. Great save made. As any victory, one of these teams will clinch a playoff spot. It's 19's the magic number. And one of these teams has to go to at least 19, maybe to 20. Here's Cale Lapointe over the line. Lapointe trying to look in front, can't find anybody. Tate Optendries tied up in the far side corner by Cale Lapointe. It'll come now to Austin Kalev. Kalev got it to Dayton Playford, and Playford comes in offensively for the Wranglers. This will be gathered here by Damian Chopek. Chopek now to Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski got this to Lapointe. Lapointe into the middle, Brett Hoppus. Hoppus stolen from him. Here comes Austin Kalev. Kalev to the near side. Glove save by Bilodeau on Brent Weston. Great stop by Brandon Bilodeau there. These two clubs, after this, will each have 3 games remaining. Red Deer will host Mountain View. They'll be at Ponoka on Monday. Final game will be right back here at the Service Arena next Friday when they host Stutler. There's a good hit on the far side. Austin Thorne has control of the puck, and Thorne will come back the other way. Thorne in offensively. Thorne to Yates, shooting, blocked. Yates looking, spinning, and firing. Another blocked shot. It comes to Kyle Richmond. Richmond now to Dayton Playford. Playford now Bennett. Bennett over the line, knocked off his stick. This puck will go all the way back into Sylvan Lake territory, lifted out and down the ice by the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. Stretch pass comes up to Zach Daniels. Daniels will put this one in deep. Still scoreless here. 12 minutes and 40 seconds gone here in the opening frame. Tristan Zarubiak starts in on the right wing. Zarubiak into the middle. Sullivan trying to get that shot away, but it's taken away by Sloan Garrity. Oh, a big hit on Garrity by Thorne. Now Kingwell got it to Bailey Lawson. Lawson gives up to Linnell. Linnell on the left wing over to Lawson. Great save by the left pad, and now it comes into the near corner. Linnell bumps rolled off the puck. Tied up in deep, Linnell in there. This puck will come to Bailey Lawson. Cale LaValle will start back out for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. LaValle in front, scores! Peyton Wright gets us off and running here. It's 1-0 Sylvan Lake. Peyton Wright just filters into the slot, and that one, I mean, they can't really tell from that angle whose guy that is. Maybe from this one. Keegan Kingwell, I think, just not really aware of his surroundings there. And gives Wright a little too much room. Backs right into Brandon Bilodeau. It's 1-0 Wranglers. LaValle gets the lone assist. So Sylvan Lake opened the scoring in the game. They won 7-2. Opens the scoring again here. And now Red Deer in a little bit more trouble. They'll go to the penalty kill here. This will be Keegan Kingwell for tripping. Face off to the left side of Brandon Bilodeau. Goodall and Sim are out there to kill. And this draw is won by Red Deer. Here's Brody Kalinowski trying to get this thing up and out. He will the second time. It'll go the length of the ice. Red Deer's penalty kill has to be credited with a major part in the victory over Airdrie. Is killed 3 third-period Airdrie Thunder power plays en route to an overtime victory. Now a short-handed chance. Goodall nearly scores on his hometown club, but shovels it wide on the backhand. Put in deep here by Sylvan Lake, as that one's up and out of play off the stick of Dylan Schooner. As mentioned, Red Deer 3 consecutive penalty kills in the third period. That got the game to overtime, where Logan Linnell won it. Buck 11 to go here on this Wrangler power play. It comes to Kyle Richmond. Richmond knocked off the puck and sent down the ice by Red Deer. The Sylvan power play, though, was a big part of the victory way back on opening day of HJHL21 over Red Deer. And Thorne will backhand this off the glass and out with 40 seconds to go on the Sylvan Lake man advantage. Tate injuries crunched off the puck, and Thorne will spin and fire this one down the ice. A hard hit on the far side, right in front of the Wrangler bench. And now here's Logan Linnell. Linnell is over the line, and he is tripped up. So Kyle Richmond now going to go to the penalty box. Will be 4-on-4 for 15 seconds. And then Red Deer will get a power play for $1.45. Red Deer's power play saw no work in the game in Airdrie. No power play saw any work until the third period when Airdrie got those 3 straight. Good play there at the line by Damian Chopek. Now it comes to Chopek. Red Deer now on the power play. Chopek in around behind the goal. Centering pass. Oh, what a stop by Arthur. Declan Johnston nearly gets the Vipers on the board. Wilson out there with Linnell and Hoppus now on the power play. Draw one by Red Deer. Here's Brett Hoppus. Back to the line. Keegan Kingwell. Lapointe in the middle. Lapointe trying to get this into the slot. Shot, save, rebound. Hoppus jamming. Good save, and now it's going to come out. Playford not able to get it all the way down the ice, though, and it comes to Keegan Kingwell. Kingwell shooting, save, rebound. Wilson scores! Aiden Wilson from a sharp angle. Vipers tie it up. It's 1-1. Aiden Wilson, I think, just banked that off of Stephen Arthur. And into the net. We'll get a good look at it here. Sure did. Arthur's cut off his post, and Wilson says, okay, that seems like something I can manage. And he does. Puts it in off Arthur. This game is tied up at 1. 7.5 to go in the first period. Wilson from Kingwell and Lapointe. And the Red Deer Vipers, who after surrendering the opening goal in Sylvan Lake could never manage to get back even, have done so here in this one. And this one set in deep. Right now these two teams are tied in the standings. However, the Wranglers have tiebreaker because they have 5 regulation wins to Red Deer's 4. Over to the far side, Declan Johnston. As these two teams playing for a spot clinched in the HJHL's North Division. Yates drops off, angle twist, through traffic. Good save by Arthur. Here's Cody Wold. Wold drops off Zach Kungel. Now Peyton Wright on the far side. It'll come now to Cale LaValle. LaValle's going to try to step around Dalton Angletwit. LaValle into the middle. Good play by Lane Sim. And Sim comes back the other way for Red Deer. Sim over the line. Sim in nifty move. Looking in front. Shoot. Getting it to Angletwit, but he couldn't get the shot away. Comes harmlessly instead to Stephen Arthur, who will hold on with 5:03 to go. Angletwit there, trying to get his first of the year and get the Vipers up by a goal. Wilson, Hoppus, LaPointe out there for Red Deer. Caleb Weston and Optendries for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. Sylvan Lake wins the draw. Hard hit on the near side. Now it's going to come Wilson. LaPointe back to Kalinowski. Damian Chopek puts this one in deep. Austin Caleb knocked off the puck. Hoppus up top. LaPointe. LaPointe taken away from him by Austin Caleb. And Caleb will come right in for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. Caleb into the middle. One-timer denied with the blocker by Brandon Bilodeau. Playford, he shoots it off the post. Dayton Playford nearly gets the Wranglers back on top. Swept into the corner. Comes to Playford. Playford over to the far side for Tate Optendries. Now Playford drops off for Kean Bowen. Bowen trying to get in, but it's taken away by Connor Sullivan. Now Scott got it to Austin Thorpe. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the opening period. Tristan Zarubiak got bumped, but he takes it in. Zarubiak into the middle for Scott. Can't get a shot away. Here's Jackson Goodall. Goodall tries to take it, but stolen from him by Kean Bowen. Bowen into the middle for Dayton Playford. Playford over the line. Playford, he takes it in the middle. A shot got blocked, and now here comes Tristan Zarubiak for the Red Deer Vipers. Set in deep by Zarubiak. Gathered here by Playford. Playford up the far side for Kyle Richmond. Richmond, a nifty move. Richmond still with it. Kyle Richmond couldn't get a shot away. And Austin Thorne got it to Logan Linnell. Now here comes Mac Difference. Difference trying to step in over the line. Kyle Richmond knocked off the puck. It'll come now instead to Bailey Lawson. Lawson trying to get one last rush here for Red Deer before the period ends. Difference in the neutral zone. He carries in. Difference in the middle. Linnell couldn't get a shot away. Here comes Braden Weston. Poked off his stick. That'll do it. 1-1 through 20 minutes of play here in Red Deer. And the Vipers and Wranglers will go to the lockers, even up. As there is Peyton Wright, fourth line goal for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers, but the Red Deer Vipers get it back on the power play. Heady play at the side of the goal by Aiden Wilson. 1-1 through 20 minutes. Red Deer outshoots Sylvan in that period, 2-1. It's 10-5 for the Vipers, but where it counts, it is even, 1-1. Lawson Linnell Difference on the face-off out there to start for Red Deer. And Keegan Kingwell will get the puck in deep and start out. Here comes Keegan Kingwell over the line. Kingwell stopping up, looking to the line. Lawson, now Kingwell back to the point. Bailey Lawson snapping it. Good save made by Stephen Arthur. It'll come to Bowden Ryder, and Ryder will get this one to Braden Weston. Weston into the middle for Caleb Berg. Berg over the line, shooting, blockered away, and now it's tied up on the near side boards. Here's Bailey Lawson. Lawson got it to Dalton Angletwit. Angletwit over the line. Angletwit, he's got a man of the net. Difference, drops off. Lawson shoots, scores! Bailey Lawson's got his first. It's 2-1 Red Deer. Great drop pass. Look at that. Mac Difference, an absolutely beautiful pass. He backs Stephen Arthur up. Looks like Connor McDavid on that feed. And then an even better shot goes posted in on Arthur. And the Red Deer Vipers have taken a 2-1 lead early in the second. But here come the Wranglers trying to get it right back. Caleb pestered there by LaPointe. Now here comes Dalton Angletwit back the other way. Angletwit to Wilson. Wilson to the middle, shoots it high and wide. Daniels tied up on the far side. Angletwit feeling it a little bit here. He's been off to a tough year here. But this game looks a little bit more comfortable. Looks zipping the puck around. He getting some shots. His Red Deer Vipers would like to get that Dalton Angletwit back rounded into form for the postseason for sure. Here's Weston. Up top, Bennett. Bennett back to the line. Zach Daniels. And now Playford from the line. Rich slapper. Comes right back out front to Weston. Bennett, Tungle. Now here's Zane Bennett shooting. Stopped by Bilodeau. And he's going to hang on to that. Brandon Bilodeau kind of has taken over the number one job here for Red Deer. It hasn't been, it's not on Cole Sears, more so on Bilodeau, gotten him in between the pipes, and just has played well for the Vipers, including a shutout over the Airdrie Thunder last time round. Made 41 saves. Is that good? Got an assist on the game winner in overtime. Is that good? I think it's pretty good. Yates to the line, Chopek. Chopek, and hard hit there on the near side. Here comes Kyle Richmond back the other way for Sylvan Lake. Richmond in over the line. He's taken off the puck, and Damian Chopek's got it on the far side. Richmond back to the line. Zach Kungle. Here's Zane Bennett. Bennett spinning and firing. Bowen hit a body in front. And here's Chopek starting out for Red Deer. Chopek over to Lane Sim. Sim right down the wing. A chance, a second chance. He put it wide. Lane Sim, a real good look there. But two big saves. One big save, I should say, by Arthur. Second one goes wide. Here comes Spencer Yates. Yates over the line. Yates trying to get this one into the middle, but it's taken away. And now here's Austin Thorne. Thorne to Sullivan. Sullivan now to Declan Johnston. Johnston carries in for Red Deer. Yates firing. That shot got blocked. Kungle tied up in the far side corner. These two teams playing for a playoff berth, an X beside their name in the standings. Here on the far side, Bowen shooting. Great save by Bilodeau. 2-1 Red Deer leads right now. Here comes Scott. Scott puts this one in deep. This is the last game of a doubleheader tonight. Tomorrow we will be back at it with the South Division. 3 games. Strathmore at Coaldale, Cochrane at Lome, and Okotoks at High River. Here's Berg shooting save. Rebound, Bilodeau in tight, makes the save. Brandon Bilodeau, a big stop. Made this stop too earlier on Kean Bowen. Face off to Bilodeau's left. 10:44 to go in the second period. This one won by the Wranglers. Here's Caleb Berg. Berg looking to get a shot from the line. Can't. It's taken away by Logan Linnell. Linnell comes in offensively for Red Deer. Linnell rimmed around the boards over to the far side. Brett Weston. Weston got it up to Wade Lightburn. Lightburn comes through center. Knocked off the puck, Lightburn. Lightburn finds King, taken away by Kingwell. Kingwell got it out, but here comes Bowden Ryder. Ryder, a one-timer! Bilodeau across and makes the save. Brandon Bilodeau on Caleb Berg. Bilodeau has a draw to his right, and it's won cleanly here by Red Deer. It's Dalton Angletwit. He's taken over the line, looking into the middle, finds Lawson. Lawson, the difference, shoots, save made there by Stephen Arthur. Back to the line, Kingwell shooting, stopped by Arthur again. Arthur at the top of his crease, flashing the leather. LaPointe, Wilson, and Hoppus out there for the Vipers. Brett Hoppus, Red Deer's leading scorer. Chopek goes back to the line. He comes back to Chopek. Hoppus shooting. Long way out. Arthur makes the save. And he will hold on with 8 minutes exactly to go here in this second period. Red Deer 2, Sylvan Lake 1. Draw 1 by the Vipers. Hoppus to LaPointe. LaPointe, Kalinowski. Now Chopek, one-timer, rebound, Playford is the only reason Aiden Wilson didn't have his second there in a Viper 3-1 lead. Great play by the captain, Playford, but now Hoppus to Wilson. LaPointe, he's in, denied, made, save made by Arthur. Keeping it out. Both goaltenders in this game coming off shutouts. Both of those streaks have been snapped because both goalies have surrendered one. But Stephen Arthur has allowed one more. Here's Kalinowski from the line shooting. Arthur gloves that one away. It goes into the near side corner. Fourth line out there right now for Sylvan Lake. Of course, they have the Wranglers goal. Yeah, Goodall back to the line. Kalinowski puts it over to Scott. Scott into the middle. Goodall scores! Jackson Goodall, the other Sylvan Lake native, on the board. It's 3-1 Red Deer. Nick Scott and Brody Kalinowski get the assists, and Goodall was knocked down on the near side, and I think that's why he kind of got lost. He got up and just filtered into the slot, and a great pass from Brody Kalinowski right onto his tape, and he makes no mistake. The Viper, from Nick Scott, made the pass, and the Red Deer Vipers have a 2-goal lead late in the second. As here's Goodall again. Goodall, Sullivan from the line. Arthur, a glove save, and he holds on. Sullivan teed that one up. The big, rangy Viper defenseman who, for Cor Odegaard, for 4 years, 4 years. Just a minute muncher back there. His solid minutes every night by Connor Sullivan and his trusty defense partner as well, Thorne. Now here's Sim right in the slot. Couldn't get, you think he might have had Arthur beat, but he just cut the angle a little sharp, missed it high and wide. And here come the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. Up into the middle, here's Berg, scores! Berg gets it right in the slot, and he gets one back for Sylvan Lake. Caleb Berg from Bowden Ryder and Stephen Arthur. And the Sylvan Lake Wranglers, they're back within a goal. It's 3-2. These two rivals, although Sylvan Lake's only been in the league for 2 years, already have a storied rivalry. Back and forth they go in season series and a 7-game playoff series between them. And now one-timer save, rebound, Sim on the far side. Knocked off the puck. And I believe if the playoffs were to start today, they would play not in a best of 7, but a best of 3. There's Dylan Schooner over on the far side. Schooner into the middle. Weston shooting, blocked. It comes in behind the goal. Connor Sullivan has control for Red Deer. Defers over to Spencer Yates. Yates got it to Lane Sim. Sim comes in for the Red Deer Vipers. Lane Sim cuts to the middle. Sim far side. One-timer! Scores! Difference off the bench! Red Deer's up 4-2. Lane Sim spots Difference off the bench, the late zone entry, and Difference just doesn't get picked up. And if you're going to leave 27 by himself on his off wing, well, I'll tell you what, that is what is going to happen. Mag Difference makes no mistake, and got to give credit to a great feed from Lane Sim right in the wheelhouse. And Difference just got to step into that one. And indeed he does. Red Deer back on top. It's by a couple. It's 4-2. So come up the far side boards to Bailey Lawson. Difference has it in the neutral zone now. Difference, who's just given the Vipers back their 2-goal advantage. Now the captain, Dalton Angletwit from Provost, starts in through center. Provost, Difference, shoots, save, rebound. Oh, it's loosened underneath Arthur. Arthur keeps it alive to Cody Wold. About 20 to go here in the second period. Here come the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. Kean Bowen, he's got a man in the net. Bowen in the corner. Bowen knocked off the puck there by Kingwell. Up top play for Tate Optendree, shoots it, blocked. It's going to come to Mac Difference. Difference to Brett Hoppus. Hoppus in through center. Hoppus cuts to the middle, taken away by Dayton Playford. Now here comes Tate Optendries. 20 seconds to go in the second period. Optendries hits Caleb. Caleb knocked off the puck. Chance to get this out, eat the rest of the period off here for Brett Hoppus. He'll get it to Cale Lapointe. Lapointe to Wilson, and that'll do it. As Red Deer will take a 2-goal advantage into the final frame. Bailey Lawson, beauty there, snaps it off the post and in. Lane Sim, right on the tee for Mac Difference. And it is 4-2 Vipers for 40 minutes here at the Service Arena. Red Deer really pulling away in the shot total. 14-7 the shots. They've doubled up Sylvan both periods. 10-5 and then 14-7. We're welcome them back inside the Service Arena here in downtown Red Deer, Alberta, as the Sylvan Lake Wranglers and Red Deer Vipers will get prepared to wrap this one up. As now it's Mac Difference and Brad Weston. Weston shoots it. Goes high and wide. There's the shots on goal, 24-12 for Red Deer. No shots yet in the third. 4-2 they lead. Here comes Logan Linnell over the line. Linnell cuts to the middle. Here's Difference. Great save, Arthur. Difference was looking for his second. Face off to the right of Stephen Arthur. Wilson out there with Lapointe and Hoppus. And Wilson won it cleanly. Back to the line, Chopek. Into the middle, Hoppus shoots that one, and it goes high and wide on the glove side. Here now comes Brett Weston for Sylvan Lake. Weston puts it in deep, gathered there by Damian Chopek, and Chopek will get it to Aiden Wilson. Wilson to Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski trying to come in offensively. Kalinowski to Lapointe. Lapointe just couldn't get that shot away from the far side. And now it comes to Wilson to Cale Lapointe. Lapointe knocked off the puck in deep. Wilson tries to get in front, but it's poked off the stick deftly by the goaltender Arthur. And now here's Tate Optendries. Optendries knocked off the puck. It'll come instead to Wade Lightburn. Lightburn now. Lightburn in offensively. Knocked off the puck. Chopek drops off to Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski got it to Spencer Yates. Yates crunched off the puck there. It'll come now to Wade Lightburn in the corner. Try to dig this one free of the Vipers, and it instead comes up to Kean Bowen. 4-2 Vipers lead here in the third period. 15.5 to play. Still plenty of time for Sylvan Lake. However, being doubled up in back-to-back periods and shots on goal probably isn't your recipe for success. There's Zane Bennett tied up on the far side. Now this comes up to Spencer Yates. Yates looking to get it to the middle. Tied up there by Wade Lightburn, but Yates comes out with it. Yates cuts across the circles. Yates tied up by Bowen, and Lightburn digs it loose. Now it comes up to Zane Bennett. Bennett to Tate Optendries. Optendries knocked off the puck. Bennett cuts into the middle. Drops off. Playford shoots. Rebound taken by Bailey Lawson, and he'll start out. Lawson down the right wing. Lawson trying to cut in. Lawson still on it. Big Bailey Lawson tied up in deep. Comes to Stephen Arthur, and Stephen Arthur will just freeze that with 13:24 to go. Red Deer 4, Sylvan Lake 2. Approaching the midway point here of the third period. Logan Linnell, Bailey Lawson, Mac Difference for Red Deer against the fourth line. Peyton Wright, Cale Lavalley, and Sloan Garrity. J.D. Moracle maybe trying to trap the fourth line out there against his top line here. Difference. Oh, one-timer in front. Lawson. He fired it wide on the one-timer. And now here come the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. Garrity to Lavalley. Well, although in saying that, it's a fourth line with a goal. It was Wright who scored it. Wright had a shot away, but it gets blocked, and now here comes Logan Linnell. Linnell's got one to beat. Linnell might be by himself. Linnell to the net. Great play, Zach Daniels. Daniels reaches in and takes that away, and now here comes Caleb Berg. Berg into the middle of Lavalley. Lavalley poked off the stick. It comes instead to Nick Scott. Scott tied up against Shooter. Now Red Deer's fourth line going to have to put in a shift against the top line for Sylvan Lake. But here comes Scott. in over the line. Red Deer's fourth line also with a goal. Right in front, back to the line, Kingwell. Zarubiak, Kingwell couldn't get shot away from the line. It will come instead to Cody Wold. Wold taken away by Tristan Zarubiak. Zarubiak holds his man up on the boards. It comes loose for Caleb Berg. Berg gets it to Dylan Schooner. Schooner trying to get around his man. He comes in front. A one-timer sent high and wide. Keegan Kingwell got this one to Dylan Schooner. Schooner now Berg. Berg, he's knocked off the puck. It comes to Dylan Schooner. Schooner to Braden Weston. Shoots the rebound sitting there. And Kingwell able to get it out to Nick Scott. Scott carries it offensively for Red Deer. Scott in the corner. Playoff clinch on the line here in this one. Braden Weston, starts out for Sylvan Lake. Got it to Bennett. Bennett stripped up, and the Wranglers, with 8:34 to go in the third, will have an opportunity here to get right back into this thing. Damian Chopek is the guilty party, going off for tripping. Red Deer 1 for 1 on the penalty kill thus far. That penalty kill was cut short by 15 seconds. But nonetheless, Lane Sim and Jackson Goodall charged with killing this one up front. Kalinowski and Kingwell out there on the back end, and Kalinowski, will send that one the full 200. So a good start to this penalty kill for the Red Deer Vipers. Here is Tate Optendries. Optendries in through center. Optendries cuts to the middle. Caleb scores! Caleb finds a loose puck in front of the net and slingshots it by Brandon Bilodeau. And that is a massive goal for Sylvan Lake. And the Wranglers have cut the lead to 4-3 with plenty of time to go. Kalinowski played this thing well, actually, and I think just kind of in the midst of a crossover was Keegan Kingwell, and he couldn't reach out to play that puck. Caleb slips in behind and beats Brandon Bilodeau, and now it's 4-3 Red Deer. So you got a game here, folks. Power play goal for Sylvan Lake has them back in business. 8:07 to go. Optendries, Lightburn get the assists on the Caleb power play tally. Here's Lightburn now, got it to Brett Weston over to the far side, and you do not like that penalty if you're J.D. Moracle at all. It's a slashing penalty away from the play on Mac Difference, and he's not happy about it. So now a chance on back-to-back power plays to get this thing back even for Sylvan Lake. Caleb, Richmond, and Optendries right back out there, the power play unit that just scored. Meanwhile, Austin Thorne is just going to fire this thing the length of the ice. As here comes Richmond. Richmond now to Austin Caleb. Caleb right in. Caleb, he's got a chance. Caleb to the middle. Richmond denied by Bilodeau. Not sure how that one stayed out. Bilodeau, a big save. I thought that was tie game right there. Here comes Tate Optendries over the line as Sylvan Lake is offside. Get another look at this save on Kyle Richmond. I think Richmond just kind of froze a little bit and couldn't get that shot away. Back to Sim, Goodall, Kalinowski, Kingwell on the kill here with 1:13 to go, and Kingwell won it. Good job by Goodall to win it cleanly. And Goodall trying to get this in deep. He can't. Ties up Bowden Ryder on the far side. And Lane Sim races onto this one in the offensive zone and actually catches up to it. Sim now right in front looking for Goodall. Sim's got it. Sim shoots it. Was a short-handed opportunity. And this combo has been dangerous for Red Deer, short-handed this season. But couldn't bury it there. And now it comes Berg. Berg denied access to the goal mouth and sent the length of the ice by Red Deer. That might do it on this penalty kill. Maybe one final rush here as Dylan Schooner got it up to Caleb Berg. Berg over the line. Poked off the stick, but there's Weston. Weston, Berg in the middle from Schooner, and he missed it wide. We're back to 5-on-5. Ryder into the corner for Braden Weston. He takes it out. A shot. Great save by Bilodeau. 5 minutes to go here in regulation. Red Deer 4, Sylvan Lake 3. Here come the Vipers. Is Hoppus over the line, denied. Here comes Caleb Berg. Berg over the line. Berg, great defensive play on Caleb Berg by Connor Sullivan. And the Red Deer Vipers still have it. They have it, but they're in their own zone still. Richmond to Bowen. Bowen to the line. Zach Kungle. Kungle knocked off the puck. Here's Connor Sullivan. Got it up to Cale Lapointe. Lapointe over to the near side. Brett Hoppus. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to go in regulation time. Sylvan Lake pressing for an equalizer. It's going to come to Zane Bennett. Bennett knocked off the puck. Sullivan got it to Aiden Wilson. Wilson now to Brett Hoppus. Hoppus trying to take it around. His man couldn't. Taken away by Cody Wold. Now it comes to Sullivan. Sullivan now to Kalinowski. Here comes Aiden Wilson. Wilson to Brett Hoppus again. Hoppus definitely played there. Now Cody Wold's tied up in the far side corner. Austin Kalev through center. Under 2 to play. Kalev with the goal to get the Sylvan Lake within 1, and now he's assisted on the equalizer. Kean Bowen scores. The Wranglers have tied it up at 4. As Kean Bowen slips in behind the defense, and a great pass by Kalev. And Kean Bowen has scored for Sylvan Lake. With 1:51 to go. There's Red Deer, who looked in full control of this game. A couple of power plays, built a little momentum for the Wranglers, and now all of a sudden, it's 4-4. Here's Yates right in front. Spencer Yates nearly got it right back for Red Deer. Yates into the middle lane, Sim to the line, Thorne. Sullivan through traffic, a drive, got blocked. And now it's going to be Brett Weston coming back the other way. Final minute, Weston steps around Sullivan though. Weston shoots it. I think that caught Bilodeau in the mask, but he's going to hold on. 41.9 seconds to go. Red Deer, will they go to overtime for the second consecutive game? Been to overtime, what is it now? 4 times this year, I believe. Probably, I think, more than any team in the HJHL. Here is Linnell, drops off to Bailey Lawson. Now Matt Difference. Difference drops off to Thorne. Thorne shooting one through traffic. Good stop. Now Linnell, Difference. Linnell in front. Great save by Arthur. 23 seconds to go in regulation. Peyton Wright over the line, leaves for Cale LaValle. LaValle knocked off the puck deftly there by Austin Thorne. Final 15 seconds on the clock here in regulation. Thorne comes right in. Thorne's got a man to the net. Thorne got a shot, but it was blocked by Daniels. Maybe one final rush for Sylvan Lake. Sloan Garrity knocked off the puck. Linnell's got it. We're going to OT. Difference fires it. The buzzer goes. And then Brandon Bilodeau and his Red Deer Vipers will go to overtime for the second consecutive game. A win in Airdrie, but Sylvan Lake has scored 2 unanswered in the third. And we will go to overtime. These 2 teams will play for the extra point. So in the third period, Sylvan Lake outshoots Red Deer narrowly, 8-7, but of course get the 2 goals, 4-4 through 60 minutes. 3-on-3 overtime on deck here at the Service Arena. Linnell, Wilson, and Angletwit for Red Deer. It is Schoonert, Berg, and Wade Lightburn for the Wranglers. Here's Dalton Angletwit right into the middle. Wilson trying to end it quickly for the Vipers. And back come the Sylvan Lake Wranglers. It's Wade Lightburn. Lightburn knocked off the puck. Angletwit got it to Aiden Wilson. Wilson stops up, retreats, and he'll do a little tight turn there, put it up the wall to Linnell. Linnell still in his own zone. Linnell tied up now along the wall. It'll come loose for Berg. Berg right out front. What a save by Bilodeau on Lightburn. And now maybe 3-on-2 back the other way for Red Deer. Here's Aiden Wilson. Wilson's got a man over the net. One-timer denied and taken away on the crossing feed by Lightburn. Lightburn right in over the line. Lightburn stops up in front. Berg shoots it, blocked. Berg's got it back. Lightburn from the line. He turns it over and ends up on the stick of Engletwit. 2.5 minutes. We're halfway through overtime already. And now here's Caleb Berg. He got a stretch pass. He might have a path to the net. Berg stops up. Upton trees denied by Bilodeau. Here's Berg up front. Ryder shoots it. Bilodeau the save again. Keeps it alive for Dalton Engletwit. Engletwit back the other way. He's right in. He shoots it. Bowden Ryder. Good defensive play to take it away. One-on-one. Optendries. He's coming right in. Great play there. Declan Johnston. And he is tripped up. Red Deer's going to the power play for the rest of OT. Tate Optendries a little too aggressive to take that one back from Johnston. And not happy with it. But the Vipers will have a 4-on-3 power play. It'll be Johnston and Lapointe out there. And Lapointe won it cleanly. Far side, Johnston snapping one. Good save they made by Stephen Arthur. Lapointe to the line, Kingwell. Kingwell, Johnston, scores! Declan Johnston walks it off for Red Deer in overtime, and the Vipers have clinched their spot in the postseason. 5-4 the final. Declan Johnston snaps one over the glove of Stephen Arthur, and the Vipers, who look to give back all the momentum, will salute this crowd in the third period. They look to give back a lot of the momentum there. Surrendered a couple of Wrangler goals to tie it back up at 4, but Red Deer sticks with it and pulls it out in overtime on a Declan Johnston power play goal. There was the Caleb one that tied it. But late in OT, Red Deer gets a power play, and this is the Declan Johnston winner. So with that, Red Deer goes to 19 points, and the Ponoka Stampeders, who are right now on the playoff cut line just outside it, can only get to 18. That means that the Red Deer Vipers have clinched their spot in the HJHL21 playoffs. Now, for the Sylvan Lake Wranglers, they will pick up a point, so they will go to 18 points themselves. I don't know what the tiebreaker situation is, so Sylvan Lake might well have clinched. Let's actually see here. Left for Sylvan Lake. They host Airdrie on Tuesday. They're in Rocky next Saturday and Statler, so they don't have Ponoka left on their schedule. But I think Ponoka does have a win over them, so I'd have to do that. I don't want to say Sylvan Lake's clinched yet because I don't think that they have, but Red Deer definitely has. Red Deer's going to the postseason. So there you saw your 3 stars. I didn't see them, so you're going to have to figure that one out yourself. Peyton Wright gets us off and running at 19-20 from Kale LaValle. And that is the opening goal. Aiden Wilson, though, ties it up on a power play goal from Keegan Kingwell and Cale Lapointe. Bailey Lawson in the second period gives the Vipers a 2-1 lead. Mac Difference and Dalton Engletwit get the assist. And then Jackson Goodall gets one for Red Deer, 13-42. Nick Scott, Brody Kalinowski get the apples. It's 3-1 Red Deer. Caleb Berg gets the Wranglers back to within a goal from Bowden Ryder and Stephen Arthur. Goaltender picks up an assist. But at 17:08, late in the second, Difference from Sim and Yates makes it 4-2 Vipers. However, the third period is all Sylvan Lake. Austin Caleb from Tate Optendries and Wade Lightburn of 11:53 gets the Wranglers back to within 1 on the power play. Then Lake Kean Bowen and Austin Caleb at 18:09 gets us even. Off to overtime we go. But with 1.5 minutes to go in OT, Declan Johnston scores the power play winner from Keegan Kingwell and Cale Lapointe. 5-4 is your final. Thanks for tuning in. It was a great deal of fun. And we will be back at her tomorrow. So first off, let's talk about what's up next for these two teams. For Red Deer, they host Mountain View. That's on Saturday. That'll be the late one, 5:30. For Sylvan Lake, Saturday, they are in Stettler. That one is going to be at 2:30. And next up for the games tomorrow, we shift back to the South Division. Coaldale finally on home ice. They'll host the Strathmore Wheatland Kings at 5 o'clock. At 6:30, Cochrane will be in Lomond, That's at 6:30. And the late game, 8 o'clock p.m., Okotoks at High River. Is High River playing for their playoff lives? Thanks for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. We'll talk to you later.